for the first time this year. Great to have you with us. Your opening face-off sponsored by the Richard Harris Law Firm. As the game is underway at the Fortress. Colorado beginning a quick two-game road swing. They'll be in San Jose tomorrow. The Golden Knights will be here for tonight and for their next 5. Jack Eichel into the zone. Ivan Barbashev trying to feed it out in front. Of course, Alexander Holtz bumped up to this line recently. He'll start the game with them as well. Shea Theodore, Braden McNabb on defense. Same skaters for the VGK that they had in Carolina. The only change in net with Carl Lindbaum in. You take a look at your lineups today. Sponsored by Intermodern Health. Here's Cale Makar for Colorado. Zips it across, score! Marty Necas from the left side on the first shot of the game. 41 seconds in.
One of the keys coming in is just the offensive power and that guy, Cale Makar's ability to see the ice. And just getting in. Watch Makar's going to come down on this play, and he finds his seam through to Necas, who's wide open. And the one-timer, no chance for Lindbaum on this one. As the pass from Makar leading all defensemen now up to 60.
At 40 years old, still chugging along.
Not just chugging, he doesn't miss any games.
Gabe Landeskog into the zone. Malinsky with a wrist shot and a glove save.
Career start.
Off the draw, wrist shot from Victor Olofsson, and then Landeskog putting it towards the net. Olofsson had a huge game for Colorado Tuesday. First hat trick of his career. The only other one was an overtime loss to Montreal. It was back in 2019. Gabe Landeskog charging in. His shot sealed off. That same skaters for the VGK. Bruce Cassidy saying yesterday Noah Hannafin's getting closer. Colton Sissons remains day to day. Burns with a wrist shot on, and that's held by Lindbaum. And the Golden Knights with a Eichel line jumping on. Puck sent all the way down, and Wedgwood will Nelson trying to feed it towards the trailer and Taves. Right back on the Golden Knights. Eichel with Holtz. Eichel drifting to the boards. The trailer is Theodore for the chance, and a big save Wedgwood. Shea Theodore with a good opportunity. Looking for his first of the season. Olofsson the other way. This shot turned away by the stick of Lindbaum. March of 2022. Well, she had a goal and an assist in the 4th game of that Dallas series. McKinnon couldn't get to that pass. Got picked off by Howden. Colasar with Reinhart. Theodore centers it. Now Dorofeev driving in deep on Nichushkin. Marner. Theodore out high. His shot and a blocker save made by Wedgwood. Now Makar off to Necas. Zips it across for Lehkonen. McKinnon down low. Lehkonen again. Shot on. Hit Lindbaum with a mask. Dorofeev feeds it out.
Now this is a line that can do damage. You cannot open those seams. They do a good job of stretching the offensive zone.
Pavel Dorofeev, first one in to get it. He'll feed it around the wall. First Vegas player with 9 goals in the first 10 games of a season. Hurdle charging in deep. Put it on net, and a save made by Wedgwood on the wraparound chance. Marner with a wrist shot blocked by McKinnon. And he'll feed it for Olofsson, who dumps it in. Theodore, first one back on it. Lost it. Landeskog centers. Tipped away down low. Burns with a drive. Lindbaum made the save. 37% at T-Mobile this year. But Nichushkin takes it away from Michael. Trying to break. Backhander on and a save. Lindbaum. Theodore hustling back to provide some pressure on Nichushkin. Here is Necas. Cross to McKinnon. Passes in, escapes. Golden Knights on the counterattack. Reinhart with Eichel. Reinhart drops it for Eichel. Driving wide. Put it on net. Handled by Wedgwood. And McKinnon drops it off for Taves. And Devon Taves holding for the Avalanche. Colorado will be back here for the first game for both teams after Christmas. The Golden Knights don't go to Denver until April 11th. The final road game of the regular season. Eichel sends it across. Taves back the other way. Landeskog trying to fight through McNabb. Wrist shot from Olofsson. Fought off by Lindbaum. Runs it right back behind the net. To the far side, Nichushkin. Nelson. Held in by Carlson. Saad with a steal. Puts it towards the net on a save, Wedgwood. At center ice, Howden. Driving wide. Cutting towards the net. And Wedgwood sealing off the post. Marner feeds it for McNabb. Take a high flip down the wall, and Dorofeyev trying to get to it. Feeds it out. Smith, a little knuckle puck. Second period underway. The VGK came in today the highest scoring home team in the NHL. It scored at least 4 goals in all 4 of their home games. Lehkonen with a chance, and Carlson throws it in. Holtz plays it around for Barbashev. Hutton will shovel it across. No shots for the Golden Knights on the power play. Here's Nelson on a break, and he scores! Brock Nelson took the breakaway pass and goes 5-hole to make it 2-0 Colorado.
Now right at the end of the power play, and here's the play, and it's a great pass by Drury. He finds Nelson, who goes in and scores right as the Landeskog penalty ends. He finds 5-hole on Lindbaum, who made a big save earlier on a shorthanded breakaway.
Marner holding. Theodore and Marner play catch. Eichel. Marner again. And Theodore. 4-on-3 power play for the Golden Knights. Hurdle to the net. Scores! Tomas Hurdle with a strong move in front has made it a 1-goal game.
And you got Theodore rolling up and just take it to the net. He tried it in the first period, tried to go far side, and it was a right pad save. This time, able to recognize there's some room in the 5-hole, and he just jams it underneath. A little power move by Hurdle right to the top of the blue paint and able to beat Wedgwood.
Parker clears. McKinnon at center. And Parker got knocked down by McNabb. McKinnon picks it up across for Necas. Pass out of the reach of Manson, but Makar keeps it in. Shot off the post.
To tie this up earlier, there's Makar coming in, glove side on Lindbaum.
A game. Marner flips it in deep. Dorofeyev chips it around for Hurdle. Rolls off the boards. Throws it down low, but intercepted by Necas. Gains the blue line with some speed. A little spin move on Hurdle. Pulls up. Finds Burns right down the middle. His shot, and he scores! Brent Burns, his first as a member of the Avalanche, to put them back up by 2.
Well, trailing the play, this is what the Avalanche do so well. Walensky with the rush. This time, it's the veteran Burns, and he is wide open as he walks right down and goes glove side to regain the 2-goal lead with a great little shot by Burns. That's right upstairs. Well, the Avalanche up 3-1.
White Cloud to Hutton. Hurdle at center. Marner into the corner. Throws it down low. That got deflected. Score! That went in. Marner threw it on net from the right side, and it found the back of the net. The Golden Knights within 1 again.
What's going to happen to Mitch Marner? Up, Brent Burns up under the crossbars. It goes over the left shoulder of Wedgwood. Here's a look at it. Off the stick of Burns, up and under. And a great call. Kyle Raymond right in position. Excuse me, it's Brandon Schrader in position, and so there's Logan Martin.
With 1:50 left. Hurdle in the corner. Dorofeyev in there too. 6 attackers on for Vegas. Puck loose in the slot. Makar for the empty net. Skipping, scores. It took a lot of hops on the way to the net, but it found the back of the net for Cale Makar to make it 4-2 Avalanche.
Not for Cale Makar, as it actually catches the stick of Theodore and heads right into the open net before the Golden Knights could get their setup.
They were in it through 2, got it to within 1 on a couple of different occasions, but Colorado Avalanche come to Vegas and win on Halloween 4-2.